Hello, Mark.
Hello, David.
And hello, you in Videoland.
We're standing amongst some very beautiful flowers.
This is the perfect time in the year to be in Israel, which is where we are right now. The rains are, well, it's still a bit rainy, but we're right at the end of the rainy season. Everything becomes lush, especially here in the Jerusalem foothills.
Talking of lush, I like to be a bit of a lush and drink some wine sometimes. How about we do that today?
Yep, so we have come to one of the many wineries in the Jerusalem area. We're going to be doing some sampling. Maybe we'll meet some of the folks inside who make the wine. So why not join us?
David?
Yes, sir.
Why aren't we drinking yet?
We've moved about 50 feet from the last place we recorded.
For another stunning view.
It really is. The views are amazing. Now, I'm going to get this wrong because I keep wanting to say Castel de Domaine.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Welcome to Domaine du Castel winery.
We're not in France, but it's a French name. As we said, we're in the Jerusalem foothills. We're in a place called Yad HaShmona, which means the hand of the eight.
I called it Yad HaShlosha earlier because I can only count to 3.
And it's one of numerous wineries in this area. This is one of the oldest, dating back to the 1980s, which may not sound that old, but remember the whole wine industry is pretty new in Israel.
It's practically biblical by Israeli standards. David, should we go in and try it, please?
1 minute.
Please.
Yeah, I just want to say one thing, because the modern Israeli industry is relatively new, but wine in Israel dates back to, as we know, to biblical times. There were wine presses. Of course, the Bible talks about wine, but we're not going to be tasting anything that's 2,000 years old, I imagine.
I think if you go back about 150 years, you get to the start of the real Israeli wine industry up in, not Rishon LeZion, Zichron Yaakov.
Rishon also, but Zichron is the famous one, up in the hills near Haifa on the Carmel Mountain. Rishon also had production, and today, and maybe we'll get into a bit of this later on, there is wine production throughout the country, from the Golan Heights all the way down to the Negev Desert. We're about, I guess, halfway between those two, so we'll find out what makes this part of the world special and the great varieties that you can find here.
Our tank room, as you can see, now it's not only a tank room. We are bottling, so we have some bottles here.
How much does each tank contain?
These are 13,000 liters tank, but when you ferment grapes, you cannot fill them because the fermentation will push the skins up. They're about 2/3 full when we fill them with the must. A tank like this will give about 6,000 liters of wine, of free run.
Well, thank you, David, for taking me out on a winery trip.
Well, you organised this.
I know, but I needed someone to drive me. Sadly, it's going to be a bus driver.
They always say the best time to record something is when you are
Drunk. I would say it. Come on.
alcoholically imbibed. Post-imbibient.
So we're walking down the middle of the road. So if this ends suddenly...
Oh. See, it's funny because a few weeks ago when we were doing our first podcast, Mark said, "Oh, I don't feel comfortable in front of the camera and all that."
Well, that's because I'm bobbing up and down.
But walking and talking is a very difficult thing.
There are two large Alsatians coming this way.
Actually, there are. Hang on a minute. Let's just turn the camera. There you go. They're on a leash. We just had an amazing time at, I'm going to get this right now, Domaine du Castel.
Well done.
Thank you, not Castel du Domaine.
The wonderful winemaker and founder,
Absolutely.
Elie Benzaken.
It was terrific. We had an amazing time. The booze here, the plonk, is fab.
David, plonk.
What was your fave of the 8 that we drank?
I like the Raziel Red, and I like the Petit Four.
No,
The other red one.
what are those biscuits called? Petit beurre.
Petit Beurre.
No, the Raziel. Raziel is the winner, along with Elie Benzaken and all the staff at this amazing winery. Highly, highly recommended from the two of us. Catch more on our podcast.
Bye-bye.
Bye.